week, two men make podcasting history. With nothing to talk about and no time left before the football starts, Rupert and Tony take to the air. It's Bonesdome.
It's still too... If we move a little bit.
It's gonna be fine. I'm just because I'm gonna listen.
Oh, that sounds brilliant.
I'm gonna sit here. Oh, yeah, it's,
Oh,
'cause
you've
it's stereo.
So you're just having headphones and it's just...
No, we're gonna both have headphones.
Are we? What am I
We're
having?
upgrading.
These ones? These are...
Yeah, but those are a bit broken.
Can I catch
actually.
syphilis from these?
Yeah, I would. They're.
Can I not have
actually
syphilis
I would
headphones?
use these ones.
Oh, my
Or those ones, but these ones are more.
Sony. Sanyo. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, nice.
Good level. More.
Yeah. No,
That way.
medium level.
That way we don't talk. What it does that's really good is it stops us a little bit from talking over each other, and it means you hear when you lean away from the mic, because you know.
Oh, I can hear.
Because you can hear yourself.
Oh, yours is really deep
Really
and powerful.
sensitive.
I'm like a...
If I take this off.
No. Oh, that's like a... Let's do a Jurassic Park start.
Foley.
Do the Jurassic
An intro. Okay.
Do that again.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah, just
no,
like that.
just quickly. Okay. In the middle of the night, just before you wake, there was a podcast that came out of nowhere. I'm not very good at Adlib. There's too much Adlib. I got so confused between like the Beastie Boys then and about Jurassic Park.
Put that back on there then.
Yeah.
That's pretty offensive. I apologise.
Yeah. I think there was something there.
Yes, I'm sure we just introed the show.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll use it.
Oh,
somehow.
speaking of which, I know you didn't like it because I got you both your opinions, but just a brief interlude.
Mm-hmm.
Jumanji.
Right, I've still not seen it, and I'm not going to watch it.
Oh my god.
And then why would I want to watch that movie?
Jack Black is
Talk to
so
me.
good.
Yeah, I can. There is a passion for Jack Black somewhere
No,
out
he's
there.
so good.
Yeah?
No, he's so... And whoever I said the other day who's
Rock?
amazing. No,
Who else is in it?
The Rock's obviously brilliant. What's his face? Oh, fuck, I can't remember his name. Chris White, but not Chris White. Not Jack Black.
Not Chris White. I don't know who's in the movie.
The guy who's 5'6". He's amazing. We were talking about him the other week. Oh, fuck him.
No, still need a Jamie, don't we?
Damn it. Brain fart.
We'll get
Okay.
a Tubbs in future.
No,
You can
but-
sit in the Tubbs position over there. And
I
pull
can
stuff
see
up on the
him, but
screen.
he's small.
You can see him, but he's small.
Yeah.
That's useful. You're not allowed to use your computer.
No,
Your phone.
he's always with the Rock in stuff.
I don't know what that means. Sean William. No. He's always with the Rock and stuff. What, the bald? Not the bald.
Yeah, the short bald guy.
The guy that is in the TV show with him, Ballers.
No, man.
Not that guy.
Wow, it's really good with headphones.
You can really hear the deep.
Damn it, I don't know what the new Jumanji's called. Welcome to the Jungle.
Welcome
And you
to
know
the
it's gonna-
jungle. They presumably they butcher that.
Oh, it's so obvious. Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay.
Kevin Hart's in it.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's so good.
We established that you think that already.
He is so good. Like, he's got this whole backpack. Yeah, it's just such a good film. Anyway.
Yeah. Anything different to talk about this week? What have you? How's your week been? What have you been up to?
Oh, it's been great. Sorted out the big package.
The big package.
Yeah.
Yeah, your big package.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The
yeah.
big baby.
Had some good news about the big package. Touch wood. Touch
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
Good stuff.
Touch
Everything.
fingers crossed. Yeah, everything's looking aligned on that. Turns out I actually have been working for a company for the last 3 years that I forgot about. 4 years.
Good.
And I might still have a big package.
Cool. So all the things we were worried about last week are irrelevant.
Yeah.
You just.
Yeah. So that's why I'm not going to drink 17 beers this week.
Oh, that's impressive.
Just 4,
Just 4 or 7.
which I've already had 5.
12. Maybe 12.
I've already had 5.
Seen anything new this week?
Yeah?
I watched Get Out. I've watched loads.
Oh, Get Out.
I watched Get Out.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
That was insane.
It's fucking great.
It's so good.
It's really
fucking brilliant. Somebody said to me it's a comedy horror, so I watched it.
Yeah, and it is. But
It is.
It's yeah.
It's fucking brilliant. That guy.
I think it's better to not know anything about that movie going in and just go and watch it.
And watch it just after you watch Jumanji.
I'm in a light-hearted mood.
Yeah.
I know, I'll watch Get Out. Yeah, because it is a bit... it's...
Well, no, I watched the other Jared Leto Netflix one, which goes in the Bright contest, which we need Jay to talk about.
The Jared Leto Netflix one.
Yeah.
No wonder that hasn't shown up on my feed.
Well, it's the bigger... Yeah, it's pretty... Yeah.
Literally, Netflix
Whitewashed
hasn't even told me
again.
about that.
He's whitewashed it again.
Okay, I don't click on Jared Leto things.
No, it was good. It was called something. The uncut my finger thing.
The uncut to my... Okay, cool. No.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, sadly.
That was good. Haven't been to the cinema. Want to go see The Gringo.
That looks interesting.
Yeah. Watched
Couldn't come up with the original.
Pitch Perfect 3, I think, but fell asleep.
Oh, big in the game.
Do like the big bird in that. She's funny.
Yeah.
What else did we watch?
I actually haven't watched anything this week. I've just been playing PUBG.
Tesla's Death Ray on
Yeah?
Discovery.
Oh, on Discovery. That means it's true.
Yeah.
I've heard stories. So what was that? It's just a...
No, it's a Death Ray. It's a TV show about Tesla. It's good.
Cool, that's always interesting. Tesla, Nikola Tesla.
Nikola Tesla.
Not Elon Musk's Tesla.
Another amazing one. No, but inspired by Elon Musk. Tesla was inspired by Elon Musk.
Yeah, and Red Alert.
Yeah.
Which was obviously inspired by Tesla.
So Philips Hue lights versus IKEA lights.
Oh.
And actually,
You got the inside track.
I bought both.
Okay.
I was so sick of these fucking videos.
Because I've got some of the...
What have you got?
The Hue ones.
What? Where? You don't need them.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Tell me, what is this? Tell me what it is.
Yeah, Philips Hue lights.
What is that?
So I got the bridge.
controllable ones.
Yeah, and it cost me a fortune for the bridge alone.
You need the lights. When you say the lights, you mean the sockets? Or
No,
the bulbs?
I haven't got any sockets. I just got bulbs.
You just got the bulbs.
And the
Do you need
LED
special
strip.
sockets as well?
No, I could get the sockets, but they don't make them specifically for that. They make sockets for something else,
Okay.
right?
So what does it do?
I can go, Alexa, turn the lights on.
Okay.
Or turn all the lights off. At the
And
same
you have to get specific bulbs.
Yeah. Well, no, it also comes with a dimmer
And the dimmers,
switch, so you don't
dimmers,
need
yeah,
Alexa.
yeah. Cool, that's cool.
And it works with your phone.
And what's the difference between the Hue and the IKEA?
Well, it turns out IKEA is a lot cheaper. However, they need a shittier piece of software that works with theirs.
That sounds about right.
And a shittier bridge. But their light bulbs, for price comparison wise, for a third of the price, they do what the top end one does. So I can buy a Philips Hue bulb which only does white for 20 quid. But I can buy the full colour spectrum Philips Hue one for 40 quid. But for £25 or say £30, I can buy an IKEA one with a switch that does blue, yellow, and yellow. So like, it's not bad, but it just doesn't work with anything apart from
tell me
IKEA
about
stuff.
the functions of the different controllers and why one's better than the other.
Well, the Philips Hue
This
one.
week on Dad
No,
Hour.
but the Philips Hue one is a proper piece of kit. It's like it properly.
Yeah, the Philips, they built that.
It works with everything, and apart from for some reason I can't teach Alexa to do different colours.
No, well, I'm not going to get into
Yeah.
the retardedness of computers. that
Yeah,
make them
exactly.
talk.
So, but no, I really like it. Like, watch a film.
Sorry for the banging.
Yeah, you watch a film. It's great. You can set her to play the music. It'll change music to colour the lights to the music. I just like the fact that I can get up in the evening and I have 4 lights around my living room.
Yeah.
And if I want to dim them to create ambiance, and if I want to go to bed, I can just hit one switch now. So I don't actually use Alexa. I just hit the switch on the table, or I use my phone.
Makes sense.
And it's like you can actually set it so that when you leave the house, if you've accidentally left the lights on, because it's on location, if you leave the house with your phone, it turns all the lights off. But you can also set it to know when you're half an hour away from home to turn all the lights on, or set it to turn the lights on at dusk.
So talk to me about the system you mentioned before about this Bluetooth lighting the barbecue for me thing.
Yeah, that would be great.
Is
so
that
how are
a
we going to
system
build
that
that?
exists or something
No.
we've got to build?
Yeah, it's something we're going to have to build.
Okay. So you need something that turns on the fucking gas and then lights the thing and heats
Or
it.
just something that makes a light.
Because
Which is really good for
I'm
terrorism
looking like building
as well.
in my new house. I'm gonna build some outdoor fucking barbecue, be warm and smoke experience. You can smoke and eat meat and be warm outside. I think the people of the world need that.
Yeah. So do people on podcasts not wear plastic? Because not that I'm wearing plastic, but I can feel my jacket.
Oh yeah,
Can you hear that?
Yeah,
hear that?
I can hear that.
Will that be in the...
I mean,
Feels like we're on an ocean.
if you were to do it absolutely all the time, constantly, I could probably gate it, like filter
It feels like
out.
we're on an ocean. I just punched the mic as well. It's like gently...
But no, I'll probably leave it in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what you're talking about won't make any sense.
No. Not like you last week who wasn't in it.
Yeah. I mean, it's just doing these things in the evenings. I'm always a little bit out of it. It's always a long day.
Yeah. No, so, yeah, let's totally work out the Bluetooth barbecue thing.
Yeah. So to explain, basically, the idea is that, and because I have a coffee machine that basically does this.
Yeah.
It tracks my location. I don't have it doing this because I'm not fond of China knowing where I am all the time. But it can be, if I have the app on, it follows my where I am and starts making the coffee when I'm like at the perfect distance away from the office for the coffee to be ready.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah.
It's just that system, but it needs to light the barbecue earlier,
Yeah.
essentially, but even earlier. So more
Yeah.
like, so it needs to know when.
But you need to build the barbecue in the morning for it to work.
Well, yes, we'll need some sort of system for there being wood on said barbecue. Oh, I've lost my roach.
Yeah, you lost your roach. Now you
I've
need
lost
to wee.
my roach and it's distracting me from talking.
Well, you need to talk for a second because I have to wee.
Oh, no.
My ears are hot. I'm not used to wearing headphones. It's like, I think I need a wet wipe for my ears.
Yeah, I can give you a wet wipe for
No,
your
I'm
ears.
joking. I think it's the noise of the sea.
What do you use wet wipes for?
I think the noise of the sea from my jacket makes me want to wee.
Yeah, you need to take the noise of the sea from your jacket. Well, I've had an interesting week. I have the excitement of being behind the scenes on an advert commercial tomorrow, which should be fun. And next week we have a special guest, someone who me and Rupert know well and haven't seen in a long while, will be joining us for a special appearance, having been out of the country for some time, and we haven't seen him in many years, so it'll be a fresh surprise for everybody. And then I'm looking at doing a show out in Barcelona with the old Barcelona crew that I used to hang with sometime in April or May. So it'll be interesting, and hopefully we'll have... Yeah, if I get that right, I'd like to have Finn and Martin and Alex and all of the people, like Pilar, and we get the whole... and Tom, and get as many of the old Barcelona drum and bass crew together as possible, because there's some great stories to tell from those times in that city, the raves. Oh, the raves. So yeah, I look thoroughly forward to that. So I apologise for being a little bit distracted thus far. I like to press record as soon as we're ready in case Rupert says something ridiculous. But I haven't finished getting up. Which I have now.
So I just got horribly scared by somebody in your building.
Oh, Tubbs is always here.
No,
It's Greg. Tubbs isn't even here. Yeah, Greg's here.
The all-seeing man.
The all.
No, literally, I walked upstairs.
So
Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
I don't actually have a segment this week for the all talking guys, but
No.
I do have one thing that I definitely would like to mention. Because the all talking guys is a segment I'd like to do every week,
Yeah.
correcting and updating you on the science of the all seeing guys.
Yeah.
There was an episode this week called "It Always Ends Up with Hitler" or something like that.
I missed that one.
How many came out today?
I know.
However, I'm going to cover this next week.
Yeah.
We're going to cover the science of this episode
Yeah.
next week. However, I would like to say that Greg spelt seeing, the all-seeing guys,
His
with
own
a
name.
small s
Yeah.
in the show notes.
Yeah.
That is disgraceful
Okay.
behaviour. Just
But isn't that why you're hiring a copywriter?
yes, she's left. She left us. She's gone to America. We have,
But there's
we
an-
have a new one now.
Yeah.
Timia.
Really?
Timia is our new copywriter.
No.
In fact, Timia should come. I'm going to get Timia. to
Shut
come
the
to-
back door with the door handles.
Yeah, with the door handles. My
Turn those door handles up.
sisters
Shit's
from
gonna
a
get
different
real.
litter.
Sisters from a different letter.
Litter.
Litter.
Breast cats, lounge
Kitten.
kittens.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so clever no one gets
I was
it.
thinking like shitty writers. But that well, not in a rude way.
What do you mean?
It's litter, like
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, no.
sorry. I was thinking like that's what's gonna help shitty writers is a good litter. I don't know. It's like kindling. I don't know. Look.
It's like kindling in what? That it's a word.
Yeah. Well, no, it's... Look, okay.
Like box or Terry.
Yeah. So...
They're all words.
So, yeah. Walked up the stairs, heard a faint murmur of an indie band playing or some sort of classical jazz. I'm not quite
Some
sure
sort
what
of
it was.
hipster music.
It was very hipster. And I walked upstairs and I had a sense that there was someone else in the building. And I turned around thinking I heard a cough and I thought it was a Tubbs. And it wasn't a Tubbs. And there was no one there in the upper office. And then I was like, hello? Like this, like in an innocent hello that's normally in the movie where you get raped after that or stabbed, right? And I was like, hello?
One of the two.
Hello?
Or both.
And then just literally this sort of shining orb walks up the stairs carrying a coffee cup, dressed in pajamas, going, hi! And it was an all-seeing Greg.
We have even more bald people with beards here now.
Yeah.
We've changed our hiring policy to only employ bald men with beards.
Yeah, or force them to go bald.
Oh yeah, that's the other option. So if
Yeah.
you want to work here, you know the process.
Yeah.
Get the old clippers out, keep growing that beard.
Yeah.
Men and women, we're equal opportunity here as long as you're bald and have a beard.
Yeah. Or into carpentry. So
I have a new invention I'd like to.
yeah, you were going to show me this.
It's not exactly a new invention, and I can't exactly show you it because this is an audio podcast.
For now. Until we get
So
our
I'm
own
scratching my
Instagram.
ear. However, I will put a link in the show notes to the company that make this, who are called SMO. Basically, it's a grinder. Well,
Yeah.
it's a pot.
Yeah.
It's a pot to store dry herbs in, for instance.
Yeah.
Oregano. Or something like that.
Coriander.
So if you
Thyme.
you have a pot, yeah, you know.
You got
and
a pot for
say
thyme.
you haven't had time. You
Thyme
haven't
pot.
bought crushed thyme or oregano.
Tine.
And you got it stored in there.
Someone who cooks over
what
there.
you do is you pull the pot out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look,
Okay.
you've got a dry herb.
So right now I'm staring
grinder.
at 3 green objects. One of them looks
That's
like
the lid.
That's the lid,
That
obviously.
seals on. So the
Yeah.
lid, when it's closed, is sealed.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
Amazing sound
secure.
effects right now. We could work in tapestry. What did you call it earlier?
Foley.
Foley. Tapestry.
All right, so take that off, and then you have a stash area for your dry herbs.
Yeah.
And then underneath that, as part of the same contraption, is a dry herb grinder.
Okay.
You can pour the herb.
And it looks very
pour
good
some
as
in,
well because it's got
do this.
long
You
teeth.
do a little.
It's got long teeth and a fluid motion. It doesn't look like it's one of those objects that gets stuck easily because it's got good grip.
And then once it's done, it's a really good system. You're like, oh, that's
It's
done.
good for
And you're
people
like,
with
back
arthritis who
into
would
here,
also appreciate
back
it.
into here. It's
So
all
back
neat.
into there.
It's all neat, and then boop.
Oh, and then shake
Or
with
slash
backy.
put some tobacco in with your dry
shake.
herbs and shake it. Yeah.
So it's actually a shaker as well. Shuka.
Yeah, I just used it
Okay.
to crush some dry herbs.
Fantastic.
But I really like it. SMO, good work. You reinvent someone. The grinder industry has been looking for someone to come along and do
Yeah.
something different for a while,
And it
these guys
also
have
looks
fucking
like
nailed
with a
it.
little bit of lube could be easily anal accessible.
So that is a potential butt plug,
Yeah.
which is good. Anything that's always
Travelable.
anything that has a second
Flight safe.
that can be used as a butt plug as a second option is good.
Well, it's also flight safe.
So
If you don't have a butt that will fit that,
safe.
you could fit it up a camel and fly with the camel.
Do you think you could swallow that?
Not really. I could try.
You should try.
No, I'm not going to try live on air. Live on not on air.
Lube it up. I reckon you lube it
No.
up. You could
Have you,
swallow that.
have you ever had anyone
You've
die
swallowed
on
bigger.
No. However,
Have I ever had anyone die on air? No.
if
not
you were
yet.
to dust it in cocaine and ecstasy and then meet me 5 years ago, I would have given it a go.
Yeah, I'm sure.
However, right now
It's a time release capsule.
Yeah, however, right now I'm too busy being an awesome dad. Not yet, but soon.
Awesome dad.
Not yet, but soon.
Tonya's awesome dad.
Who?
Tonya,
Who's Tonya?
your daughter.
Tonya. No, she's not called Tonya. I
Yes,
can
she
tell
is.
you that.
I've decided.
1000%.
If you want to tell us what her name is.
So this is what happens when you don't tell your friends the name of your daughter.
I only realised the other day that Tonya is
Yeah.
Tony with an A on the end.
Okay.
I never even clocked that. So technically Tonya is short for Antonia.
Yeah.
I don't know. I may have made
Okay.
that up, but I think it's true. I decided it's true. Or Tonya's just retarded Tanya. It's got nothing to do with Tony.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Either way.
Or what about Spania? It's like a Spanish Tony.
Spanish.
Or Sponya. No? Could be a Spanish. Fronia, which Fronia. For
What
gay.
are you trying to come up?
I don't know. I thought we were doing different countries with different names, which are all related to Tonys.
I don't know where Sponya or Fronia is. That Spain and France? Is
Yeah.
that okay.
Yeah. Or Ponia, which is the Polish version of Tony.
Yeah.
Polonia. Apollonia. That's an actual country.
Yes.
Could be.
Tell me
Right.
the history of Apollonia.
No.
Please.
Well, we're gonna
I'm
do. Are
interested
we gonna
to
do
hear.
Bert versus Bean?
Well, sure. I'll type in Apollonia. You tell me what Apollonia is.
No, I really don't know. It's
Tell
a
me.
country.
I want to know about Apollonia.
No.
Everything you know.
No. Okay. Give me
Tell
a
me.
clue. Give me a clue.
I don't even know if it's a real place.
It is an actual place.
You, put your phone
It's an
down.
apple-
Put your phone down.
It's an apple place.
Oh shit.
Okay.
That's fine. So
Apollonia
Apollonia. Yeah.
is either option 1, a state in America.
Spelled
2,
how?
Ask Siri.
Apollonia,
Yeah.
as in apples.
It's an actual. Yeah, it's
as
a
in
state.
the country of apples.
No, it's a state. Apollonia. Apollonia. It's a state, or it's a type of state, or it's a year feeling. It's a feeling of a
It's
type.
a state, a type of state, or a year feeling.
Yeah, a feeling. Apollonia. It's like abolishment, but different.
Bible meaning.
Yes.
The name Apollonia
Yeah.
is a biblical baby
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. 4.
In biblical meaning, the name Apollonia is perdition or destruction.
Yeah. Of a state. No?
I guess you could say like the
Yeah.
state of the
State of Apollonia is a destructive state. That is not.
no, because it's not a place.
Really?
There's a town in Portugal called Apollonia.
Oh, you're just gonna throw that in the end
I mean,
there.
that's not what you
That's
meant,
where
is
we've
it?
Been.
That's not what
that
you
was
meant.
what I meant. That's where I've been. I've been to Apollonia.
I'll have you.
I just love the way at the end you're like, oh no.
And there's a supermarket in Spain.
That was yes. That's where we used to buy our alcohol.
Supermercados.
Apollonia.
Maybe. Okay,
Oh,
fine.
yeah, okay, now
Maybe
you
you're
remember
right.
it.
Maybe.
Yeah, turn me back up because I can't even hear my headphones.
Stop shouting then.
Okay, well I only shouted. I love the way Jay shouted last week, and I
Loads.
Yeah, but he.
Yeah, it took me ages to sort it out.
And you missed yourself off the
Fucking
whole
logins.
podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Anybody that happened to listen to the podcast in the first few hours of me releasing it last week, I apologise for having myself muted. But, you should turn.
Apollonia is definitely a supermarket in Spain.
No, it's a state. It's a feeling. It's a state of mind.
No, now I remember. It's a state. It's a supermarket.
It's destruction.
Okay,
Apollonia.
fine.
I like that.
All right.
Cool.
So.
Sorry, I asked Google, not Bing, though, so that I've totally fucked that game up.
Well, no, you have fat logo. Totally. So.
What else are you excited about
What else am I
Do you know
excited
what I'm
about? I
excited
mean,
about?
Tomb Raider,
this month?
Jurassic Park, Real Player One.
Ready Player One. Yeah,
Ready
Jurassic
Player
Park.
One.
Is there another Jurassic Park this month as well?
It would be maybe June. It's the same month.
No, this month
Yeah.
is Tomb Raider this week.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim next week
Oh yeah.
for my birthday.
Yeah, which is
They
not
literally
not a real film.
made a movie.
Just so you know, it's not a real
They
film.
made a
ladies and
movie
gentlemen.
for me.
No.
For my birthday. They made Pacific Rim.
And
been
is
invited
Hank
to the
Murdoch
premiere.
in it or whatever his name is?
I don't care.
Not Hank
There are
Murdoch.
giant
Is the guy-
fighting robots.
Is there the guy from?
giant fighting robots?
Have you seen that they're going to remake Sons of Anarchy or make
Really?
another? Yeah, carrying on with his sons
Oh god.
after Jax is dead. Not that he died, but in case he did die.
Well, Jax is Jesus apparently, so he probably
Yeah.
died for their sins. Or
For the
some
crow.
fucking
He
bullshit.
flew for the
they
crow.
shouldn't do that. It was so bad at the end. I was so done. I'm so
the bread.
sweet. I'm
The
just
bread of
done with
Jesus
this.
and the
I'm so
crows.
glad this is over. Like I was so happy it was over.
But they
by
are
the end.
making the Mayans.
The Mayans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, are they?
Yeah.
That could be interesting. They're also making a prequel to Sopranos apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Called-
About set in the 60s.
What do you call a soprano that's higher version?
That's what?
What's you got an alto?
So a soprano or treble. A treble if it's a man. Soprano is women or mixed.
And what's higher than that?
Alto, tenor.
Saxophone?
Alto, tenor,
Saxophone?
bass.
No, that's it.
It depends
Nothing
what you're
higher
talking about. Are you
than
talking about a
soprano.
choir or saxophone?
No, I don't know. I just thought there was something funny there, but it obviously wasn't.
No. But yeah,
No.
they're making a prequel to Sopranos, obviously without Gandolfini because he's dead.
Shame.
So it's gonna be such a prequel that it's before his time. It's gonna be like about his parents or whatever. I think.
Useful. Okay, so like also with Sons of Anarchy, they're going to make the Mayans, and they're also now looking at making one about Jax's dad.
Cool. Maybe. I think they can.
And his son. And his son's intercut. So it's a back cut versus a future cut.
How many sons did he have by the end? Was it just one or was it two?
I must say, Jumanji. That was a really good one. You haven't seen it?
Crimson. Oh, yeah. And then Ready Player One is the week after Pacific Rim.
Which is going to be great.
So this is a great month. That's what I'm saying. Tomb Raider, Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Obviously, Pacific Rim, you might as well already give it all the Oscars.
Yeah.
I'm nominating it for all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
They're already done, but yeah, it's good.
No, next year.
Next year's Oscars normally don't come out in March.
No, but they've already announced it. It's won already.
Right, okay.
No, they don't even care.
Okay.
It's Pacific Rim.
And
Uprising.
what about going to see Bill Burr?
Uprising.
What about going to see Bill Burr in England?
I'd like to
Are we
go.
Going?
I think we should. There aren't that many tickets
And
left,
Doug
and they're
Stanhope?
expensive. I saw Stanhope a couple of years ago,
And you said it wasn't very good. But that was just probably when...
It was when he'd just broken up with Bingo.
Well,
or around then.
she
It was
just fell over.
It was around that time.
She fell over.
I think it was before she collapsed, but it was when they were broken up before that, and he was in a really bad way. Like, it was.
I imagine it was probably a dark gig.
And Doug's always dark and that's what you go for, but it just didn't feel right. It felt it was sad.
Yeah.
It was funny, but sad. Bill, I want to see, but I'm not sure about comedy in the Royal Albert Hall.
Isn't
that
with really uncomfortable
odd?
chairs.
It's really not intimate. It's really
Well,
massive.
no, I would say it's a little bit intimate, but I'd say the chairs are like 1900s.
Yeah, and it's 50 quid a ticket.
Everything's 50 quid a ticket.
I know, and they should all fuck off.
Oh,
bullshit.
I went to see At the Drive-In on Friday.
How was it?
Fucking
Terrible.
brilliant.
Oh, really good.
Really good.
Oh, good. Because
No.
they've released some albums recently over the last few years, haven't
No,
they? They haven't been that well
absolutely
received.
brilliant.
Yeah.
But, however,
I mean, live, it was always what it was
if you're
about, live.
if you're a
Does he
Mars
still have an
Volta
afro?
fan, he does, and he's really good. He's a little bit fat, but what I understood from the gig was that they were going to play exactly the type of music that that band was about. They were never going to deviate from that. It was never going to be like, we're at the drive-in, we're going to play a little bit of Mars Volta.
No.
It was like, no, there's a line in the sand, we're going to play exactly an hour and a half set.
I get that. That's
of
what you want. That's
every
what
type
you'd
of
want.
song that met.
Like if I went to see if I went to see Out Driving, I don't want to see Mars Volta.
Yeah.
That's a different thing.
Yeah, and it's like it's post-rock punk, raw, just all the way through. Every song exactly the same. Yeah, every song exactly the same. No, every song exactly the same. Great, brilliant. And Rodriguez didn't even do any massive solos. It's very garage beat band.
Garage band.
Very garage band. No, it's brilliant. And the gig was full of lots of old people.
Where was it?
Very well mannered.
Where?
Brixton Academy. By the way, if you buy tickets, which say they're actually more expensive to buy the tickets to print yourself.
Yeah, I know, which is mental.
Which makes no sense. It's actually £1 to get to post the tickets to you.
Yeah, and it's
but
more.
$2.50, and then you have to pay a service charge on top of that.
I know.
Which is a scam.
they're
So it's a
bastards.
scam. So then eventually I read the ticket as we were walking to the gig, and I was like, oh, it says 100% have to print only. So I went up to the door and was like, oh, I really messed up. And they were...
You can scan the thing from your phone now.
No, there's no scan. It was only print. So no, luckily we managed to print. And no, it was a good gig, very full. But lots of old people, like everyone's alright. Well,
Yeah, the kids don't know who Out the Driving fucking is.
no, it was fucking good.
Great.
The
It's like
lights
when we went
were
to see
great.
Snot, man, a few years back.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Obviously, Lynn Straight's dead, so that wasn't. But the guy that cut it musically, they did it perfectly, which was great, and they just played that album, perfecto. But
No, the lights were great. The sound was amazing.
like
drums, bass.
it was an old crowd that all knew exactly what they were there for, and it was just those gigs are so great. Like that's what I forgot to mention last week. I played a gig since the episode before that. It was great. It's really good.
It was good.
Yeah, I got a new band.
Trauma.
New
My
band.
new favourite song, Trauma.
Sombreros.
Sombreros. I thought
Sombreros.
it was called Hook 37.
Well, that was the running title. But I don't really like. I like Hook 37 in a comedy way, but not really. But
Sombreros is better.
Sombreros this is my new gang sign.
Oh. There goes the headphone amp again.
Sorry, I didn't crackle that time at least. So I've got a new gang sign, which is this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the thumbs up with the middle finger sideways.
Okay.
So and then I'm gonna draw the moustache on my finger.
Yeah.
And put the
I get where you're
sombrero
going with
on
that.
the top of my thumb. and then I'm gonna hold it in front of my face.
I must say, I don't know if you know this person, but there's somebody on Facebook called Molly something, but she did some picture of like running like Forrest Gump, and then drew ink all over her face.
Yeah, that was Jess that did the bearded face.
Did they actually drew it on their faces?
Yeah, with makeup. Yeah.
With makeup? Because I thought that was...
I checked. It wasn't permanent marker.
I thought that was... No, but I also thought it was like with paint.
No, they did do it.
Like not...
They recreated that picture really well.
Really well.
Yeah.
Really funny. Was that the exact spot?
Yeah, well, close to, yeah.
They must have a fucking sign saying this is the exact spot.
Probably, yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's not like you drive down a motorway and go, oh shit, man, we're exactly 2.5 miles away from the lens pull of this exact shot.
It's fairly sure it's called Forrest Gump Valley or some shit
Forrest
like
Gump
that.
Valley,
Or
yeah.
Canyon. Forrest Gump
Canyon Dick. Yeah. No, it looked great.
This used to be
I'd love to
This
see...
used to have a Native American name, but now we call it Forrest Gump Canyon.
So if you're happening to listen, Molly and
Jess,
I would love to see the Bubba Gump version. With the Bubba Gump
on the
ship.
Boat, on the boat.
The ship with the boat. Right. And I want to see the boat on the boat.
I don't think they're on a Forrest Gump tour necessarily, but that is good.
Later, I want to see the other
That's a
guy
good
who's
holiday
really
to do.
pissed off with Forrest Gump, who was the guy who's friends with Leto, the veteran.
Captain Dan.
Captain Dan, right? And he's like, and then I think maybe Jess could play Captain Dan, right? And they could carry that on, but Captain Dan is such a dark actor anyway. Who is he? He's like a really famous actor.
I can't remember his name, but yeah, he is. Yeah.
Jamie, who's Captain Dan? Says
I
no
need
Jamie.
badly.
We need a Tubbs. Why can't Tubbs be on the show?
Because we do the show on Tuesdays when Tubbs practices for a
Oh,
start.
that's why we don't practice.
I don't know if you've worked with Tubbs, but he's not the
fastest.
He's not the shrewdest of searcherers.
No.
No.
Because he uses Bing.
Basically, the best thing would be is if I was to do that. But I can't be bothered. I prefer sitting around talking.
Well, Jay's too busy lifting iron tonight because he has to lift his
Jay's
iron.
pumping iron right now.
Because he's got to lift his iron because he's got a big week ahead, and there's no gyms where he's going.
No, they don't do gyms.
And he hasn't learned how to do Pilates.
Got a kicking Airbnb though.
Yeah.
In the Keys, in the new building.
In the Keys.
Salford Keys. What I used to call.
The ghetto.
Last time I was there, I'm fairly sure this is the area that looked like post-war Sarajevo.
Yeah.
And now it's all like built up and it looks fucking spanking. But then I realised that was like 10 odd years ago. So that's what happens. They build stuff. They do that. I'm interested to see these keys they speak of.
Like the Portsmouth Keys.
And Surrey Keys.
Surrey Keys?
They exist, huh? That's the thing.
Surrey Keys.
Yeah,
but they're somewhere else. They're
I've heard that name. It's in Surrey
like
somewhere.
Guildford.
Yeah. Very interesting. Yes, this week, infrastructure in Surrey.
The infrastructure. Yeah. More like sorry. Yeah, rocking it this week, aren't we?
Yeah,
on fire.
we're good at this. It's fine. This is what we do.
Yeah.
What did you have on your awesome list of things you wanted to talk about?
Well, kilos versus pounds.
Kilos versus have you got something you'd like to measure? You rugby. Talk to me about rugby.
Turns out
eat your words.
Well, it turns out rugby is neither in kilos or pounds. Well, and those of you at home who are listening,
pounds. It's in pounds and stone.
No, it's just in stonage.
Stone and pound. So like pounds there's 14. So I'm 10 stone.
Yeah.
11
Yesterday
pounds
news.
or whatever. That's the other number in stone is pounds.
Yeah.
There were 14 of them.
Yeah.
Is that right? 13, 12. What's the number?
14.
Yeah. Metric system's better. It works in tens. We love
It's so old I fell asleep then. So basically it's
But what you're saying is the international rugby
is in stonage.
they do it in stone.
15
like
and
pros.
15
like
and a 7 stones.
People.
Yeah, like proper people.
Because no one gives a fuck about pounds and kilos.
No.
Who weighs people in kilos? That's a European thing.
No, man. Loads of babies are weighed in kilos, as we proved last week.
Yeah, but when as soon as you give them to the mum, they're like, "Oh, what's that in pounds? I need to tell me, mum, what it is in pounds. She don't know what fucking kilos are, does she?"
My wife is
and the doctor's like, "Fuck, what's it in pounds?" Because it's probably the scale's got both, right? They still have that.
Yeah, true. Okay, so also...
It's also Google. You can always just Google it.
Yeah, let's do that.
It.
Let's do that.
If you want
Bing
an
it.
accurate result. After that, Microsoft sponsorship, man. It's all about Bing. Love it. Everyone uses Bing. If you work from GL Pro, you better use Bing. You get slapped.
Why?
Why? Because I want Microsoft to sponsor. Sponsor the podcast.
Right.
That'd be nice.
Right. So, other news. I have a homeless person living in the bottom of my building.
Oh yeah.
Not my building where I live, but the building I work for.
He still lives there.
He does.
You're continuing to allow this.
I
There's
don't
nothing you can do
allow
about
it. I do not allow it.
Does he
It's
just
not
come in
in
the
my
evening?
grounds. It's actually a public. It's actually a public space.
Okay.
And it
so-
turns out the other day when I was there, somebody came up from a thing called Streetwise UK, which is a street reporting service that we have in the UK.
Mhm.
But also, there was another company called something
Yes.
which look after homeless people.
Yes.
And bless him, he's trying.
He's found himself a little stairwell and he's trying to get by in there.
It's more than a stairwell. It's like a fucking. It's like an enclave.
Yeah.
It's like a small compound. Like
blame
Jason
him.
would be happy with it.
He's found himself a little enclave. Good on him. Yeah, no, I agree with that. As long as he's not. I mean, if he's starting fires and shit, that could be a potential problem.
It's a small fire. Outside. It's still outside. He's surrounded by concrete
How
and
do
stones.
the tenants feel about
But they do not like it at all.
No, I'm sure they don't.
They don't like it at all. No, they don't like it at all. But so yeah, turns out there's a lot of homeless people there in the UK.
There are. It sucks. It's really
Yeah.
bad,
Yeah.
and it's difficult to know what to do about it.
It's a pandemic.
I've been through this
It's an
in
epidemic.
quite detail. Yeah.
Have you? With what?
With homeless people.
When?
Well, the thing about homeless people is
Yeah.
there's a lot of different types of them, and some of them probably don't need to be homeless, and others.
Are crazy.
Oh, crazy.
So that's what
Generally crazy
that's what the
people.
guy
Yeah,
said to
yeah.
me. He said, "There's
That's the
I
major
said,
thing.
"What's up with this guy?" He said, "I can't tell you that because of data protection." I was like, "Good point."
GDPR,
So
motherfucker.
he's got data protection, even though he's sleeping in my stairwell. But he's got data protection. Fair enough. And he's like, "I wouldn't necessarily." He then said, "I wouldn't necessarily approach him." I was like, "Yeah, that's also a bit sketchy. You can't then say that."
Data protection.
Yeah. I'm like, then that's a bit weird. And then he's a bit like, so yeah, he's, some of these people, and then he does this heavy emphasis on things. Some of these people are homeless and some of them have mental issues. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, so some of them have mental issues. So I'm like, so are we going with the mental? No, yeah. Are we going with the mental issues? And he was like, probably.
Like, for someone that I hung out with, a lot of the people that were like, for instance, do you remember outside Parliament when there were people
That's a roach.
protesting outside Parliament for a long time after the
Loading roaches on.
when we went to the war when the war started?
No, I did not go to the war thing.
But do you remember there were people camped outside?
Yeah, it was
Parliament?
that dude that died
A
of
lot of
frostbite.
those people
Are homeless.
were homeless people.
Yeah.
Like I don't mean to say that there weren't people that cared about this protest. But what I'm saying is a lot of those people were using it as a place to band together where they were actually, and they cared about the point, but it's an interesting, and a lot of them were, like you say, a little bit unhinged. Like there is a problem there, and it's caused by disenfranchisement of people that have like problems. I know quite a few of them, and that like it's difficult. It's really difficult to help them because they have that problem. Because
Yeah.
like
Yeah, they get the whole the plug sockets are infected.
yeah, or whatever. Everyone's a bit different, but everyone has their quirks, and it is a difficult. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is because you can't necessarily.
You don't need to house them all, and you can't make them have jobs.
No.
Equally, you can't half the people I know who have houses and stuff like that. Equally, just as crazy.
Yeah, I think this keeping this many people in small confined spaces is pretty much proven to be bad for people on the whole. Like a certain percentage of people don't deal well with it. Cities on the whole.
No.
I'm not saying we should ship all the homeless people to the countryside, but I bet it would be pretty good for some of them. Genuinely, like from the.
No, there's a big thing also to be said for having kids. Like, you're like, oh,
Seems to fix people.
I'm gonna get a wife. I'm gonna get a kid. I'm gonna get a kid, and then you're suddenly just for the kids born. You're like, Jesus Christ, His holy goodness. Sorry to take the name of it, but however, you lay there in the morning. Like this morning, I've actually started sleeping again because I'm like, I'm gonna have a baby in like
probably
3
have
weeks.
a sleep now.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be 5 minutes late for work. I'm like, fuck that shit.
I'm gonna get
I am
arrested
never
up.
gonna lay
I'm
here
getting
ever
arrested
again
up
in my life. Like my wife already. Like we already have the nursery.
You'll be able to sleep in again in like 12 to 18 years.
Well, Jay wants to go away for his birthday, stealing my idea to go away for my mini pre-baby moon thing. And he's like, oh, let's go to Amsterdam.
Well, yeah.
It's exactly after the baby's born.
Yeah, well, we're considering putting it back a little bit so that we might be able to incorporate you, but it's still going to be
No,
tight.
fuck yeah, I'm coming. I already said. He even said to me, and he never replied. I even said, "Yeah, fuck it."
Yeah, we were all like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Sure you are.
No, because like
Totally
the mother-in-law's over. If we do it exactly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Love the mother.
There's not a lot I'm going to be able to do. Apart from get showered out. I'm just going to literally like...
There's a lot that you can do, just a heads up.
Yeah.
Look.
Meconium. I'm going
Just
to...
get Greg down here and he can tell you about the things that you could get involved in doing.
Get involved in some meconium, which is...
We'll do baby cast.
Bla-
We'll get you,
Black
and George, and Joel, and Greg, and you can all sit around talking about, oh, I love my baby, look at my babies. It'd be good. We'll do that. No, that could be an interesting podcast. Dads in the pub with babies.
No, dadcast. No. It could be, but it might not be.
And then in time, the kids will take over the podcast. And they'll be like, the kids of the pub. But dads.
Kids of the cast.
Kids of...
They'd be half cast.
Kids of dad. I don't know.
They'll be half cast kids.
That's not quite funny.
But it's podcast kids.
Yes. Where's the half coming from?
Because because in the future they won't understand what a real podcast was.
Oh, you're right about wearing
Yeah,
headphones.
they're sweaty ears.
I mean, I wear headphones all day, so I should be used to it by now.
How?
Get used to it. It's upsetting.
Right, so come on. What have you been playing
You do
most
have
this
very
week?
red ears, though.
PUBG.
It's very funny. Oh, PUBG. Too good at it. Need to stop playing it.
Yeah. Right, well, I'm to the good old Halo. There's no Halo's coming out.
Halo here and there.
There's no new ones coming out.
Halo 5's pretty good. Yeah, there is. Halo 6 is coming out sometime.
Really?
Sometime. We'll have to book that off.
Okay, so what have you watched in the last week?
I don't actually think I've watched.
You beat some team on Saturday.
Man United beat Liverpool.
Yeah.
That was good.
Wow. Win there.
That was a good win.
Didn't beat Arsenal, but
we're playing Sevilla this evening in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, so yeah, we got 15 minutes left to wrap this up.
Well, what are we on now?
7:30.
Oh, 45 minutes. Good. And I feel like I must have watched something this week, but I can't think what it was.
I'm listening to The Pilgrim.
The Pilgrim.
Great book. Terry something. Hatcher. No, not Terry Hatcher, but something. But it's a good book. Really.
Oh,
good.
that's what I'm listening to. Yeah, I'm listening to / reading Expeditionary Force.
Okay, and what's that?
It is a...
Terry Hayes, by the way, that writes I Am Pilgrim. You haven't listened to it?
No, I haven't. No.
About the Saracen.
No.
That doesn't ruin the book if
Cool.
that is literally the main characters.
Cool. No.
It's really good. It's like it's really well written. It's the way that I would have loved to have written a film script.
Oh, yeah?
Like a proper way to write a film script. Like where there's loads of bits going on and then they all tie up nicely at the end.
Yeah. Oh, I'll check that out. That's cool.
Yeah.
No, Expeditionary Force is like a 6-part sci-fi series that I started listening to when I was in hospital. And then
Okay.
there are loads more books that came out since I got out of hospital. I didn't realise, so I was like, I don't remember what's going on. So I went back and read them all again. Listened to them and kind of jumping in and out of the books and the audiobooks. It's an interesting way of doing it, going between physical book and audiobook intermittently.
But I got to that stage the other day because I was listening to this book and I fell asleep for like half of it and I had it on sleep timer for Audible, but then I was like, fuck, I've just missed a massive bit, and I thought actually I could just read that on the Kindle or just read it in a book.
Yeah.
Rather than rewind all of my...
Gives you a reason. Oh, well, yeah, unless depends what's happened in that period, right? It could be quite important or it could not be.
Or if you read a really good book, it's all just different stories.
Well, if you had your sleepy timers, you know that it's going to be within the last whatever you set your sleepy timer to. You just got to rewind it.
Yeah, true.
But yes, Expeditionary Force, I recommend it.
Okay.
There's an excellent character in it.
And who's it written by?
A benevolent AI called Skippy. And
Okay.
he's very, very funny.
Well, you did recommend Ready Player One. That's coming out now.
Yeah, and I almost was like, I'm going to read that again before the movie comes out. And then I was like, why the fuck would you do that? Don't fuck with yourself, Tony. Right now, I barely remember what happens.
Yeah.
I can accept the movie.
Yeah.
If I was to read that book again and then watch the movie, I'd be fucking pissed about how much they're going to massacre it.
Yeah.
But this way, I'm going to read it again afterwards and be like, oh, look, they fucked that up, blah, 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 and then but it won't be so bad. Because I genuinely don't remember it too much right now.
It was a really good book.
It was a good book, though.
Yeah, it was. It was fun. And there's a lot goes on.
They're going to rush it and they're going to
a lot of gaming
make some
stuff
up.
A lot of gaming stuff that nobody will know.
There's certain licenses they couldn't get, so they
I heard about
bring
that.
in different ones and stuff. But it'll be
So
interesting.
they got the Iron Man who doesn't not even in it or something.
Well, there's the fucking one of the characters from Overwatch in it. Like, the book was written before Overwatch even fucking came out.
Yeah, of course. Well, why not get a new sponsor or subscription or...
Yeah, man. Fucking get Blizzard on board and give you some fucking money. Yeah.
What about the other
Blizzard
game that's
probably
got
paid
the...
for half the fucking movie with that Overwatch fucking character.
Yeah, Overwatch, yeah.
Brandon.
Or the one that everyone loves. I never played. You said not to play.
What?
I can't remember.
The...
The one... Is Overwatch the one with the hamster-looking person? Yeah, where they jump in the air and they all shoot. The Overwatch was literally the biggest game ever.
No, I don't think so.
I think it was for the last 5 years.
For the last...
Turns
It's only been out a couple of years.
Yeah.
You mean StarCraft? World of Warcraft? Or... I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, I think you're right. Dwarfs.
No, fuck all that shit. It's all about PUBG, man.
Yeah.
At the moment, anyone that's anybody in the gaming world is playing PUBG right now.
Okay.
Yeah, all the other Muppets are playing Fortnite or some fucking bullshit like that.
So
Fuck
where
those
can we
guys.
see... We need to see more of you guys playing PUBG.
Go on to Mixer.
Right.
I'm live streaming on Mixer a lot.
Okay.
Mixer.com/quack_addict.
And how do you spell quack, by the way?
QUAK.
Yeah.
Not how you spelt it when you made your name.
QUACK.
Yeah, that's not how you
The
spell it.
wrong way.
Also, you can go on YouTube and see the videos. My PUBG video will be coming out soon. I've been reserving mine, but Quack Ace and Quack Goose both have PUBG videos, I believe.
Yeah.
Both QUAK,
QUAK.
not CK.
Not CK. Not Louis CK.
No,
'Cause he's wrong.
that would be Quack like the duck, but it's not. It's Quack like the quack.
Like a quake. It's a quake addict.
Oh, loads of people think they're wrong, and loads
Like
of people,
Quake, like as in Quake. Do you remember that game? Oh my
do
god.
remember the
I would
game.
love to play that again.
it's so. Shit
Can you get it?
to play? Yeah, I could do, but it'll barely run. It runs like shit. It's just terrible. It'll
Do they
run
not-
really well, but it just
they
looks,
not reduxed it?
Looks terrible.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
literally
there'll
just
be.
looks like
I'm sure someone's
squares.
done a
It
reskin.
looks
I'm
like
sure
grey
someone-
squares, and you're shooting like loads of.
You don't even remember.
Yeah.
Your mind doesn't even remember how bad
it is,
Like,
and it refills it with how
Until you
good it
see
was.
it, you're
And
like what
Doom.
the fuck
Like
is this?
Doom.
I played Doom. I played Doom recently. The original Doom.
No,
It's
but Quake is like,
bullshit.
and you think the machine gun is any different than the pistol, and it's just like it's just two grey screens with a small object in front of you, and you're like, this is the best thing in my world.
Although the new Doom and Wolfenstein games are
Yeah.
fucking banging.
Really?
Because Bethesda are making them. The
Okay.
people that make Skyrim and Fallout and
Okay.
have made the last few Wolfenstein and Doom games. And they've been fucking excellent, Bethesda.
All right,
Give
well, let's
yourself a pat
get
on the
some of
back.
that.
Give yourselves a pat on the back.
Yeah, let's get some of that shit. So yeah, well, it's been a snoozy hour podcast.
Close enough for me.
Yeah, less offensive. I'd say
Yeah.
it's been the
And
most.
we'll be back next week,
Back next week
with Seth.
With Seth, which could be
And-
offensive.
which should be fun, and also with some all talking guys and some Tubbs versus Bing. Actual
and
ready
kilos
stuff.
versus pounds.
Kilos. I don't get what. Can you explain to me?
Well, it's finding things in the world that are kilos versus pounds.
Everything it weighs both.
I know that, but
right?
next week, so this week I found out that actually rugby was in stone, so it's neither.
I see what you mean. So
So
finding
next
out
week I will.
things that
Next
are
week
in
I'm
one-
going to ask a roofer how
some
many tiles.
sort of question.
How much do 10
Well,
tiles?
yeah,
worth?
because if you go in the thing now, I needed 2 before. They're like,
Yeah, it's a 7x6.
what millimeter piece of
Yeah.
wood do you want? I want 2 before, and they're like, well, we don't actually technically do 2x4 anymore because it's all done in metric.
Yeah.
We've got this,
A 12
all
by-
these different fucking
12 by 18.
sizes, and you're like, what the? Yeah, it's infuriating.
It's probably a 12x18 or a 12x22.
I miss the days of the 2 before.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Right, we've wrapped this shit up.
Shit wrapped.
Peace out.
Sometimes, when you need a bad podcast, you listen on a Tuesday. When two people can't find a real topic to talk about, there was.
More wind.
There was an epic storm that left nobody able to talk about a podcast.
Breathe in.
What do you do without a pop shield? You drown. That was the storm.
Thank you for joining us. for another episode of Bones Knows. We'll be back next week, so join us then. Peace out, motherfuckers.